A single twist can change an entire transfer narrative, and that is precisely what has happened with Ibrahima Konaté. An unexpected U-turn and a fresh announcement from England have thrown what looked like a straightforward chase into a tense, waiting game. Real Madrid have been watching the French centre-back for months, convinced that his profile, physical dominance, ball progression and age fits the defensive reset they are quietly engineering. In Madrid's thinking, this is more than a one-player purchase. It's a strategic plug in a backline that is on the brink of evolution. Veteran exits loom, squad depth is a premium in modern football, and Konaté, with a contract that runs into 2026, represents a rare opening for a world-class defender who might be available without an astronomical fee, if the timing aligns. But timing is everything, and Konaté's own camp has been careful. Insiders insist his priority is to finish the season focused at Anfield, not to fan the flames of speculation. Reports of an early verbal commitment to Madrid have been denied by those close to him. This has only added to the drama. From Madrid's point of view, that caution is sensible and expected. A high-profile move must be negotiated with discretion. Rumours are distractions they can do without. Yet the potential attraction is clear. A player who blends physical presence with technical range would not just slot into a starting XC. He would give the squad tactical flexibility and relieve pressure as senior figures move on. That is where the plot thickens. There was talk of an opportunistic winter capture, a mid-season switch that might surprise Liverpool and change the balance of power. Those plans have been scuppered by circumstance. A long-term injury to a young Liverpool defender now rules out any departure in January. With that teammate sidelined for months, Liverpool's options narrow and their willingness to sanction a mid-season sale evaporates. For Konaté, that means the earliest realistic window for any exit is the summer. For Madrid, it turns what might have been a rapid raid into a patient campaign, a summer ambush rather than an immediate coup. Behind the headlines, Madrid's recruitment team is weighing more than one variable. They have added youth and potential to the defensive core, but those additions are viewed internally as complementary rather than replacement-level answers. The club expects to lose experience at the end of the season and possibly beyond, and they know depth will be decisive in a campaign that will demand rotation across competitions. Konaté is seen not just as reinforcement but as insurance, a player who offers both immediate impact and long-term solidity. That is the language of clubs that build dynasties, measured, strategic and rarely rushed. For Liverpool, the calculus is different and immediate. Losing a key defender mid-season without a ready replacement would be a risk they cannot afford. The club's stance to prioritise squad balance and push for results before entertaining departures is pragmatic and explains why Konaté's exit is now a matter for the summer market. From the player's perspective, staying to finish the season with focus keeps his reputation intact and avoids accusations of appearing disloyal during a campaign. From Madrid's perspective, patience could pay off. A concentrated summer pursuit may secure a player they believe will improve both their starting 11 and squad rotation. So where does this leave the fans, the pundits and the betting markets? It leaves them primed for a drawn-out duel of wills. Madrid will likely continue to press, using the contract timeline and their attraction as negotiating levers, while Liverpool will protect their competitive interests until any deal becomes truly unavoidable. For Konaté, the next months are about managing expectations and keeping performance levels high. His decisions on and off the pitch will shape the story that unfolds in June and July. The summer window, already a battlefield for Europe's biggest clubs, now has a storyline with teeth, a high-profile centre-back, a ticking contract, and two institutions whose agendas could not be more different. Expect careful moves rather than dramatic headlines until the market reopens. Real Madrid's interest is real. Konaté's position is cautious and loyal to his present duties, and Liverpool's inability to entertain a January transfer because of a long-term injury makes the summer the logical stage for resolution. The clock is ticking toward that window, and when it opens, this transfer could ripple across both squads, altering tactics, transfer plans, and the balance of power in Europe. Fans should watch the next chapter closely, not for immediate fireworks, but for the slow burn that often heralds the biggest transfers of the summer.